Hey yo, this the Criminal God. I'm out here with the good brother Majestic. We on the G1truth Podcast. Criminal God! Southside, let's get it. Queens.
Freeze frame, peep the imagery. Imagine if niggas really was who they pretend to be. Look, I run my city like the Flannerys. Y'all fucking up the game, Smalls, you killing me.
All right, y'all know what it is. It's the Garden of Building. It's Majestic. It's my podcast. It's the G1truth Podcast. Y'all know my campaign. Y'all know the slogan. I go everywhere. I eat everything. I talk to everybody. Let me put you up on game real quick. The person you see in front of you right now, I want y'all to pay close attention because in a hot second, shit is about to get real live out here. I'm out here. I'm in QB. You know what I'm saying? Queens get the money. Y'all know what it is. And I got the guard with me. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker's campaign is a serious grind right now. He's definitely on and popping. He's ringing bells throughout the hip hop community. And he gave me the opportunity to pull up. And you know my podcast, you could call it a podcast, but it's really a discussion. So the guard gave me an opportunity to sit down with him and have a real solid build about his career and his campaign and the message that he's trying to get out. So for those that know who, I want to introduce to the platform right now. I got the guard with me. The Criminal God is in the building.
Criminal, God. That's right, we in QB, the Queensboro, Southside Jamaica, Queens to be exact. Salute. G1truth Podcast, appreciate you for having me, word.
You know what it is. Like I said, I go everywhere, I eat everything, I talk to everybody. But let me salute you because first off, I'm in QB. I'm in your neck of the woods. I'm in your home. You know what I'm saying? Queen shaking things. I know you holding shit down out here. So I definitely appreciate you giving me an opportunity to build with you on my platform. So peace and salute to that.
Appreciate you,
know
God.
what I'm saying?
Thank you, word. Thank you.
And peace to all the gods in the earth.
Peace
know
to the gods in the earth. Peace to the 5%ers of the planet.
Word. Peace to the 5% nation.
Always.
And this is probably one of my best builds because this is my A-alike right here. You know what I'm saying? So we could really just get right into it. You know what I'm saying? You know Rotten is my dude. Rotten is the big homie, you know what I'm saying? So I first started catching your grind, politicking with Rotten. Rotten kind of leaded me to yours direction, even though I was kind of seeing it first.
Right.
But Rotten kind of like put me up on more game as far as your campaign, what you do. He was like, yo, you need to check for the guard. This guard named Criminal God. He out here in Queens, he's shaking shit up.
Right.
So then, you know what I'm saying, I started peeping your page, you know what I'm saying, and some of your videos. And I was like, oh, shit is really real.
Criminal God, I was robbing banks, selling crack with that nigga Frank. Char left me with 2B8. Queens is crazy, what can I say? I was going back and forth to Dallas, sending guns to New York in boxes. 4 5s and a lot of choppers. My brother said, can't nobody stop us.
This is not no regular artist. You know what I'm saying? First thing I said to Rotten, I was like, this dude is not a rapper. You know what I'm saying? The homie is an MC.
Right.
And he guard body. And he's representing guard culture. So I had to give it up. I had to give it up to that. So let's start off the campaign by letting me ask you a couple of questions. First things first. How did you derive the name Criminal God?
Oh man, the name Criminal God was always a name that it was always a term that was always thrown around in the families of 5%ers. You know, a lot of us was out here, doing crimes in the streets, still, dealing with drug activities and shit like that, and just getting money. You know, I would always hear my grandparents say that to my uncles and my pops. You ain't God, you a criminal God. Uncles was out there doing shit. You know, they still was hustling and doing things. So even as a kid, I was always hear that term. And then when I got of age, and unfortunately, I started going down that route. You know what I'm saying, in the streets and doing shit. And it just came at me one day. Like my homeboy, my man Ray Luger, that's my, you know what I'm saying, that was my nigga, we used to rap together. And we would be in the streets doing shit too. And one day he was like, yo, you a criminal, God. And we just started laughing, you know what I'm saying, about the shit. And it always been something that people laugh, call me on the low, you know what I'm saying, laughed at me. That's the criminal God, that's the criminal God right there. So it kind of always just stuck with me. And I just took it and kind of just embodied it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't shy away from it. At first I kind of did because, when you're going through shit, you don't want to really be rapping about shit in real lifetime. You know what I'm saying, that you're going through sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, legal purposes and stuff like that. So I just tried to keep it, MC type of shit. But it was missing who I was as a person. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed.
Yeah,
True
so
indeed.
I just say, let me just and infuse it in everything, and it just, you know, it's all clicking right now. Word.
You know, first and foremost, I love your rhyme style. You know what I'm saying? Lyrically, you're a
Appreciate
super
it.
dope dude. But what grabs me more than anything within the lyrics is your tone, your cadence. You know what I'm saying? The way you sound when you come across lyrically. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, some MCs when they rhyme, you could hear the smoothness
Right.
in they shit that let you know, I'm a smooth MC.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some MCs is like can rhyme in a way that is make you feel like they're raw with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but when I hear you, your tone, your cadence, your vocalization, you know what I'm saying? I could hear your emotion
Right.
in the rhyme without you being emotional. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Right.
So I don't want to say like I hear pain,
Right.
but I can hear how you feel.
Now, it is a lot of pain. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of pain. It's a lot of emotion. It's my life. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? Is pain and rawness. It ain't polished or nothing like that. You know, but I talk about my life experiences. I try to articulate myself the best way to reach people. Listen, my grandmother was a teacher. You know what I'm saying? God bless her dead, Grandma Knight. It was always you put some in your mind every day. You know what I'm saying? It was always sitting down. You got to read something. You got to write something. You got to learn something. Even with all the negativity and the chaos going around, you still had to be trying to better yourself. So I always keep that in my music. Like it's a yin and a yang to it. You know what I'm saying? I tell you about the consequences, but I tell you I get busy too. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how I look at my music and I approach it. You know.
Then when I first started seeing your campaign jump off, one of the things I observed is like you get crazy support from the community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of homies out here that support your campaign.
Right.
And rock with you. Was that an organic build, or did they have to really like see you get on and say, okay, we're gonna rock with the Criminal Guard, or was it like an A1 day one type situation?
Nah, this shit, God, is just, I'm born and raised out here in South Jamaica, Queens. 40 projects right behind you, Suffolk Boulevard that way. You know what I'm saying? God Brewer this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been walking around these streets my whole life since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing else but community. I don't know nothing else but to get out here and fuck with my people. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I really appreciate the support. You know, they see I'm working. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, more than anything, they see I'm genuine. They see I got love in my heart. They see I ain't no hater. They see I ain't no sucker. You know, they see I ain't no snake. You know what I'm saying? And they and the real solid ones support that. We co-sign that. You know what I'm saying? That type of character within people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, peace to that. Because one of my favorite lines in one of your songs is like, don't quote me, I ain't got the whole shit down pat, but it's like, I still fuck with niggas that eat lard, but I give them books from W.D. Farrar. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So it's like you letting them know, like, I'm out here, I got knowledge of self, but I'm not better than you. You still my alike. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to get you, you know, on another level, get you on a more righteous path. You know what I'm saying? So those things I remember. It comes across in the rhyme. But speaking about your MCing, what made you even start to want to pick up the pen and even be an MC?
Right. I mean, music has always been around me. You know what I'm saying? It's always been a major part of my life. You know, in my house, music was blasting 24/7, even when you was trying to sleep. That's the type of father I had. You know, he didn't care what you had school in the morning. He didn't care what was going on. Music is blasting out this speaker. You know what I'm saying? Any of my family relatives, my grandfather was a gospel singer. You know, a lot of my uncles, they play instruments and stuff like that coming up. So music always been a part of my life. As far as MCing, seeing dudes like God bless the dead, Corey D.
My name is Corey D from 109 and Merrick Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? We gonna pump it up like this. Yo, Big Court, 1, 2, we gonna do it like this, yo.
Yo, it's 1991, it's 1991, it's 1991, yo, it's 1991, it's 1991, it's 1991, it's 1991, yo, it's 1991, it's 1991, look over the fucking years, we lost a lot of brothers, we shed a lot of tears, get out the drug game, yo, please don't stay in, the game is like a game, if you're smart, you win, if you're dumb, you lose, and if you're fake, you're out, you wind up with a gun stuck in your mouth, when I was young, I had hopes and dreams of being rich, when nothing hold me back, especially not a bitch. It started PS40 hanging out with the crew. Everybody was selling drugs, I was sweating Mama do. We all graduated, went to IS8. I'm tired of wearing skims, let me get my shit straight. Went to see Bimmy, got an ounce, a little something. Went on 109 and I got the shit pumping. Drugs on merit, the money's coming through. I stuck to my dreams just like crazy glue. One day I made 500, I couldn't believe. Then the following week, I was clocking G's.
In Basie Park, you know what I'm saying, in 40 Park over here. You know, all the legends, Grandmaster Vic, DJ DeWitt, Tape Master D, just growing up in that environment, that park jam environment that this era don't really know nothing about, you know what I'm saying? So growing up in that environment and seeing the love from MCs like that, you know, MC Lotto, you know, dudes that have been out here in the game a long time. I remember seeing Fredro and Sticky Fingers rapping at Park James.
True that, true that.
Redman and shit like that. So that always like stuck with me.
Redman, Montebello Park.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I was out there.
That's
those
a fact,
I'm from BK. I was out there. I was just talking to the guard, Mikey D. I had just left Papa Kim's. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm from BK. For even somebody from Brooklyn even know this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was outside. I had just left Papa Kim's. And I went straight to Montebello Park. Big shout out to the guard, Monty. I ain't see you in about you know how we say Adine. I ain't see you in Adine years. But you know, Monty, if you outside, holler at the guard. You know where it is. I don't know if you know Monty, but you know what I'm saying. We used to build, and I saw him out in Montebello Park. Mikey D was out there before Redman had a name. He was out there getting biz
with Bismarck.
You know what I'm saying? Bismarck was trying to put him on. I was there, B. So I definitely know what you're talking about. A1, day one. You know what I'm saying? Official tissue. But was there any one MC, or was there any MC particularly that you idolized that made you say like, yo, I want to do this. I want to be an MC?
I mean, I would say if I studied anybody like as a child, it was definitely Rakim, the God MC. You know, I remember sitting down as a kid playing the tape, you know what I'm saying, and just crafting myself, you know what I'm saying, trying to craft my rhyme to the beats and shit like that. So I would say definitely Rakim, and everybody else, you know, it just brought it all together, you know what I'm saying, with the times, you know, but definitely Rakim, peace to the God, Rakim, a legend, always.
Word, Rakim was definitely all-time one of my faves, and I respect the God Bill to the nth degree, you know what I'm saying? I always thought that, you know, it was a game changer when he came into the world of hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? So, peace to the God, Rakim.
Peace to the God.
But your projects, let's talk about your projects and what you got popping, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many different joints that I heard that, and I'm there's still a lot of it that I'm even playing catch-up on. So let's talk about some of the projects that you got out and some of the projects that you got coming up.
Right, well, my whole, everything is Criminal God. So, of course, I got the first joint I dropped of Today's Math.
Peace God, what's today's math? He don't know whip that nigga ass. Get him. That's how my pops and uncle gave it up. My crew don't fuck around, don't play with us. Peace God, what's today's math? He don't know whip that nigga ass. That's how my pops and uncles gave it up. My crew don't fuck around, don't play with us.
That's what pretty much blew the doors open for me. I put that joint out, and then I dropped a couple Criminal God mixtapes after that. Criminal God mixtape 1, Criminal God mixtape 2. I got a joint that I got. I mean, and all my album covers are of dudes in the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's all street culture. I don't even pretty much care about the titles. I want you to identify my album by the artwork. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got the Supreme Team on this cover. He got you know what I'm saying? The Corley Wall on this cover. He got Fat Cat on this cover. So that's how I pretty much try to separate myself from what everybody doing. But I always drop a bunch of singles. You know, I got a bunch of singles out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just working, God. You know what I'm saying? I got listen. I ain't gonna front. I've been working on some shit right now with the good brother Phantom Beats. You know what I'm saying? So we working on an EP right now. And I just want to put that out. Like it's fucking the game up right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I care about, the future. And a lot of the shit I did, it's behind me. I did it already. It's out. Go listen to it. Go stream it. Go download it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your diligence to see, your due diligence to see what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? Because people just judge me off face value of what I got going on right now without really listening to the music and what I got going on. So that's how I'm staying with that.
Yo, in addition to you being a powerful MC and being lyrical, it's just as equally matched in terms of controversy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to get into that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
you know,
definitely.
I'm guard body, but obviously you know what it is. I'm out here QB shaking things.
That's a fact.
And I represent the culture and I represent you, God, because I think you a dope dude. I think you a dope MC.
Appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? But you created a lot of controversy around the nation and the 5%ers in terms of how you felt about how we are governing ourselves as an organization and as a people. And you decided to kind of do some things to shake shit up a little bit that had a lot of people, I don't want to say irritated, bothered, or put some things in question that may needed to be put in perspective.
Right.
So can we get into that?
Oh yeah, them niggas is mad. Them niggas threatening me, talking about they gonna kill me, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But for the first and foremost, everything I do out of love and respect for 5%ers. That's all I know. I was born into this nation. I'm not no Johnny come lately. I didn't get my lessons offline. I ain't get no enlightenment when I became a grown man. My father gave me my lessons. My uncles, my mother, my old earth. You know what I'm saying? My grandparents knew lessons. So can't nobody tell me nothing. I done seen every 5%er from every walk of life. So what I did, I saw what was needed. A reboost, a new start, a fresh beginning. Because what we was doing before, the old ways wasn't working. And like I said, I'm not here to down nobody and disrespect nobody. I love my nation, but we gotta look in the mirror. We got a lot of self-reflecting to do. And brother, it just seemed like brothers wasn't doing that until I came along. It was just a lot of sitting back, posturing and posing, and grown men going back and forth bickering about lessons and plus degrees and add-on degrees when this shit is when this shit is supposed to be for the babies. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to teach the babies. All these grown men up here that want to babysit their law school and sit around and ain't really out here in the streets with the people like I am, ain't really out here, never bust a gun for this 5% shit like I did, never. So you can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really out here showing improvement regardless of how you say it, regardless of what you feel. And yeah, I changed the flag. I put a gun on that flag. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you smart, you know your mind is never, you know a gun will never be smarter than a person with a mind. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, listen, we started something new right now. Either you with it or you not. What's up, baby girl? What's up, baby girl? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Yeah. Criminal blood. Yeah, we call, yeah. Yeah, so it's like they got to get out their feelings about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? This nation right now need a new representative. You know what I'm saying? It needs somebody to put us in the forefront. We can't say we the gods, and New York City been taken over by gang culture. But y'all claiming y'all out here showing improvement and y'all walking amongst the people. How did that even happen? You know what I'm saying? And I know it ain't
Peace of the God.
By coincidence. It's set up that way. But if we saying we got knowledge of stuff, we know how the system is set up, why we ain't out here combating that?
We was talking about your campaign.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The projects that you had out and
Right.
how we moving forward with it.
Right. I'm saying the projects, the campaign is just criminal guard right now. Like I said, right now I'm working with Phantom Beats, and we working on an EP right now, and we just got some fire right now. You know, I got a bunch of singles underneath my belt. You know, I got a couple EPs underneath my belt. Go check them out. Prom Child.
Criminal guard, I was a good kid, then something snapped. My father had me studying lessons inside the trap. I know my 120, 12 Jews and solar facts. My student enrollment was easy like cooking crack. Criminal guard, no mystery guard. I sold crack all day with a nigga named Tar. I sold guns all night with my cousin named Ty. But the nigga told on me, so I hope he die. I remember Cream said, Kyle, you ain't a crime boss. We was only 12, it was better than a crackhead. Look around on the ground, all you see is crack valves. Look around, niggas is out in Queens running wild.
I got some fire work with the good brother Architect of Law from out there in the West Coast Bay Area. He did my joint for God's sake. You know, he did a couple of joints for me, my criminal guard joint. So we just been working. Like he produced a lot of my work, Architect of Law. That's one of the dopest producers I know. You know what I'm saying? And now with another dope producer, Phantom, and we just working right now.
Peace to the God Phantom, Troy D.
Peace to the God Phantom.
So we was also we circle back on the campaign and the controversy,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And about the flag and how you kind of, turned that upside down to kind of like bring some awareness. Can we build on that?
Right, we can definitely build on that, God. I mean, ain't nothing more New York than what I'm doing. I just want to say that off the rip. You know what I'm saying? The flag is controversial right now, but what I did to the flag, but to me, it was the only way that would get the attention of the nation. It's the only thing that would get the attention of the babies and the youth out here. We've been out here waving the flag of the nation for forever, you know what I'm saying? And the nation is at our lowest right now. I could take you right on Sufton Boulevard and you will see guards with flags on nod out. You know what I'm saying? On dope up there. You know what I'm saying? Like really doing bad. I love them guards. I respect them. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the representation we need to have out here. And we saying we for the babies and we for the youth and we building a nation. So I took the flag and I did something to get your attention. And in my mind, it ain't no difference. I'm putting the same respect on both flags. You know what I'm saying? We moving into the future right now. Anybody that don't want to come, you can stay where you at. You know what I'm saying? But for the babies, this is what draws them. And once they come underneath the fold and see what I'm about, they're gonna see it ain't nothing but knowledge there. It ain't nothing but knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We're gonna give them that. So if anybody thinking I'm trying to take this and make this into something negative, I'm trying to start a gang. No, we are not a gang. I'm repping criminal guard. I'm repping everybody that with me. We criminal guards when we all together. But it's a deeper science. It's a higher understanding to what I'm doing right now. The black man is God. Everything that we do, they criminalize. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is taking that and turning this on its head. And at the end of the day, it's bigger than being a 5%er. The whole world is criminal guard right now. Look at the world. Look at the news. Look what's going on. They bombing children. They bombing cities and all over the world, all over the country. They doing all type of devilishment. That's criminal guard right there. You can't see that, the contrast to what I'm doing and what I got going on and how I'm relaying my message there. You don't really have no understanding of yourself in the world. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really understand how I'm supposed to break that down to grown men, because I got the youth that get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And even there are guys that do understand what I'm getting, what I'm bringing across. But for the most part, the brothers who I thought would have got it, understood it the most, they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a reflection of understanding not being understood. You know what I'm saying? And if you claiming you understand something and you can't understand what I'm doing right now, then you lost. Because I don't know what else way how to give it to you. Word. I hope that wasn't too, you know what I'm saying, crazy right there.
Nah, that was a thorough breakdown. We needed to hear that because, like I said, there's been a lot of controversy, you know what I'm saying? And I've been peeping out your campaign. I've been looking at you on social media. You got a lot of guys that got a lot of positive things to say that do the knowledge, so they kind of understand where you at with it,
right,
and why it is the way it is. And then you got some that's not bending. That's like, yo, they just feel like emphatically that's now cipher, and they're not with that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm impartial to it, but I do understand your movement because I know your intention.
Right.
And that's and you know, words and images aren't as important as the connection that implies to it.
Right.
So I know your meaning, so that helps me better to understand. So I'm not taking that off of face value. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally doing the knowledge and trying to get understanding about you know what I'm saying, how you move with it, especially as a man that's trying to be right and exact and righteous. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a dope look because it definitely brings forth some understanding for those that need to hear, and it puts you in a light where you need to be seen at the at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So let me get back to the MC part and ask you how long you've been rhyming.
I've been rhyming since I was a kid, God. Since I was a baby, God. My mom took me to the movies when I was a kid to see Crush Groove, God. That's how long I've been rapping. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what I was going through in my life, in the streets, baby mothers, trials and tribulations, street shit, you know, getting locked up here and there for stupid shit, little scared bids. Like, I still kept doing my music. You know what I'm saying? At times I had a job, you know what I'm saying? I'm still doing my music. At times I was hustling, I still did my music. At times I was hustling and I had a job, you know what I'm saying? I was still doing my music. So I never stopped doing my music. I never lost my passion for it. But it's been a long time, God. It's been a long time coming. I'm not somebody that's just all of a sudden just picked up the mic. You know what I'm saying? I've really been out here in the studio for years, sitting down. Peace, Almighty, salute. All right, God. You know, I've really been in the lab. You know what I'm saying? Just building my pen game up, and learning about music, and learning about the music business. So it's been a long time, God. Word.
On the concept that you got coming up, is it just you for Dolo, or you got features on it?
I mean, for the most part, it's just me, Criminal God. I'm looking to show what I could do. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. I got a few features with some dope MCs. I'm gonna hold that in the bag for right now. But for the most part, people gotta feel me. People gotta understand what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to lean on nobody. I ain't here to run behind nobody coattail. I'm not here to stand next to what the people think is hot. I'm here building my own brand. I've been doing that from the beginning. If anybody been watching me and had their eyes open, I have not been trying to dick ride or jump on nobody else's wave, none of that. And I respect everybody else that's doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not one of them guys that's gonna sit here and run behind you and sweat you. I'm not doing that. I'm a grown man. I got my own shit going on, and I ain't no Doja. I'm not none of that. This Criminal God right now. Word.
Peace. That's peace. That's peace. When it comes to your music, do you think it is representative of rap culture or hip hop culture?
I mean,
I feel there's a difference.
Right. I mean, it's just reflective of life to me. I mean, everybody want to separate shit. When I come outside, this shit is all outside. You know what I'm saying?
And do you feel like your music is representative of QB?
I mean, when you say QB, I just want to say Queensboro. We're not in Queensbridge. And salute to Queensbridge.
Yeah,
Queensboro. My music is Queens. You know what I'm saying? My music is South Side. My music is New York. You know what I'm saying? My music is just for black men. I'm gonna say any man, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a black man, so it's coming from a black man perspective who been through the ringer, who had to look in the mirror one day and say, ain't nobody gonna come and help you. You gotta help yourself right now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta build something for yourself right now. Nobody's gonna, if you ever felt like your life is over, you ain't got no hope, you know what I'm saying? The job kicking your ass, your baby mother kicking your ass, the life kicking your ass, and you of a certain age and you feel like, yo, ain't no way out, it's a way out. You just gotta sit down and sit with yourself, you know what I'm saying? So my music is a reflection of people coming from that point of view, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no hope. You know, I gotta do something. It's now or never, because that's what it's now or never right now for me. I ain't got time to sit around and go through. I'm already who I am already. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my music is reflective of. Word.
So when you feel the project that you got coming up, when is that scheduled to drop?
I mean, right now ain't no release date. We just working. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of fire tracks underneath my belt right now that we just in the clip. You know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of doing the behind the scenes, getting all the business right, making sure I got a dope rollout. You know, we not just shooting in the air no more. We making sure we hit our target. So it ain't nothing that gotta be rushed, but it is some urgency involved in it because, like I said, I'm not one to sit around with music in my laptop. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting that shit out. You know what I'm saying? So we just gearing up and we just focus right now on doing it the right way. But it's dropping. Look forward, Criminal God. We working, definitely.
Yo, I just want to take this opportunity to tell you I definitely appreciate you coming on my platform and Bill. This is something that we've been trying to shake shit up for a long time coming. And I felt like we need to like demystify a lot of who you are to
Right.
the world from what they see.
Right.
Sometimes they can get it confused from the name, the campaign, artwork.
Right.
So it needed to be broke down to the people exactly who you are, what you do, and what's the true message that you delivering to the people.
Right.
And that's that criminal guard ain't got nothing to do with criminology.
Nah, we're not promoting no criminal. We're not promoting gangs. We're not promoting crime. But I'm being realistic. What's going on out here in the world? You know what I'm saying? We need something else. We got something else. Criminal guard reform that could turn this whole thing around. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of brothers doing the knowledge, sitting down, come talk to me, come build with me. Yo, God, can I chop it up with you for a minute? But as soon as you sit down and you come at me on a negative way, that's all you're gonna get. I'm gonna give you what you give me. You know what I'm saying? So come at me the right way, respectful. I'm a loving brother. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing but love in my heart for my people. But you gotta see what I'm doing. But like they say, sometimes the hardest part is helping your own people. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's where I'm at with it right now. Word.
Like I said, God, I definitely appreciate you taking the time to come on my platform and build. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely wishing you the most success, that
Thank
you
you,
come
God.
out here with your level of your drive and your determination, and that you're able to shake some shit up and make some impact in the game for a conscious cause. So I definitely appreciate you coming on my platform.
Appreciate you too, God. Word. Thank you, God.
Y'all know what it is. It's the Garden of Building. It's majestic. It's the G1truth Podcast. Like I said, we out here Queen shaking things. We in Jamaica,
South
South side. You know what I'm saying?
Criminal God.
There it is.
We out here.
Therefore, say no more. Majestic. You know my campaign. I go everywhere. I eat everything. I talk to everybody. Peace to the gods. We outside.